Another good thing to use, or another resource that you can use in the release of your mixtape online, is something that I actually give to my audience if they subscribe to my email list, and that's my hip hop blogs cheat sheet. And basically this is a list of 700 plus rap blogs with detailed information on like the links to their contact info. This is not a PDF. A couple of times people sign up and they send me an email saying, "Oh, just send me a PDF of it." They just want the list. I don't do that because a PDF gets old and you can't edit it. So I give them a CSV file or a spreadsheet file, and then you can upload it to Google Drive, or you can upload it to download it to Microsoft Office, whatever kind of office software you use. But the reason why I call it a cheat sheet and not just like an ebook is because I don't want hip hop artists just to kind of click the link and stuff. I want kind of detailed information to help them. Like there's links to their Facebook page, there's the number of followers and likes they have, there's my opinion on it, just little notes on it. And it's a really good resource to help you. And plus you can tick it off as you go along in the kind of your strategy. I go into real depth in this in a blog post on my site saying hip hop blogs list, the blog post called the hip hop blogs and how to get featured on them. And I have like maybe a 10-step plan on how to get featured on hip hop sites and get guest posts on these websites. I've got tons of strategies. That blog post, actually, if you look underneath the description, there's a link to the blog post, and then you can download the actual PDF of that blog post because it's pretty long, and I really put everything I could think of into that blog post. Because then I felt that when people just took the lists, they kind of just saw like this big massive spreadsheet with all these hip hop sites, and they just didn't actually know how to engage with it. So they have a mixtape. How do I go from releasing a mixtape to getting the influence that these people have? And I outline every single steps, because all these rap blogs have gatekeepers on them, and it's actually kind of hard to get on them. But if you follow my steps, you'll get on some of them. It just gives you more motivation because you're following my plan, you've followed what I've done to get my guest posts out there. It's just a really good blog sheet to use. It's free as well, guys. It's one of the best free things that I give out on my site. The link is in the description. And plus there's one step in it that I keep saying that everyone's going to skip, and that's if you do download this blog sheet, the hip hop blog sheet, please take the PDF of the blog post, because it will show you how to use it basically. And one point in it that I just really want to stress, if you do use the hip hop blog sheet and you use like other hip hop blogs in your marketing and with the strategy of releasing a mixtape, is to hire some help. One of the biggest things I found with using the hip hop blogs cheat sheet is that music is personal, and you kind of put your heart and soul into creating that music online. And some people aren't as kind as you think they would be. And basically my point is to get some help when you're doing this. There's a bunch of different websites out there where you can hire a VA for the day, or where you can create a bunch of different kind of template responses, so you don't just go and just bombard all these sites with one static message that's a bunch of links in it. Each site has different methods on how they want to be contacted. Some people only want you to send them a SoundCloud link, and if you send them a Daft Punk link, you're gonna burn that relationship with that blogger. You really have to be careful and submit the music the way they want. So what I do is I get someone to help me, because to be honest, anytime I was doing this kind of stuff, this kind of outreach stuff, and someone says they don't want to post my music, it kind of hits me hard, and it demotivates me. It might derail me for the whole rest of the day. I know you're supposed to kind of have a tough, hardened shell online, but maybe after like 3 or 4 emails of someone saying they're not going to put your music up, can really derail you, and it just puts a negative kind of spin on your creativity for creating music or creating content. So I usually get someone to help me. I go on Freelancer, Fiverr.com if you can't afford Freelancer, and I get someone to help me for the day, and I tell them exactly what I want them to do, and they follow my steps that's in my blog post, where they use my templates, or they just go and contact all of these blogs without kind of spamming them in a kind of questionable way of like, how do you actually get featured on your website, which is a great way to do it, because most people just bombard these websites with links, or don't even realize that there's actually just one guy behind the blog as well. So point 8 is in that blog post about hip-hop blogs and how to get featured. Definitely check out the link underneath, and definitely download the hip-hop blogs cheat sheet, because I think it can really help you in the release of your mixtape online. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, we've got tons of videos on how to promote your music. Don't forget, YouTube's going to magically appear a video that suits you. I offer some free stuff on my website, beats and artist resources. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button underneath the video. This is Dan from the Corporate Beats.